Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stremming. Since we last streamed, we had Bert the Buster with a sub, which is so cool to have happen. Very excellente. Oh, man, everybody. What a day of the freaking construction work on the house. Holy frickage. Holy frickage. Okay, I can't remember, did I tell you guys yesterday that maybe I didn't. I don't know. I can't remember. It was a bit of a trance that I was in. Did I tell you guys yesterday that underneath the tile, after we, demoed down the deck and peeled off the waterproofing only to find that they kept the original decking material, did I tell you guys there's 8 inches of concrete underneath the tile? Yeah, okay. It's 8 inches of concrete underneath the tile over a crawl space. So they started initially the waterproofer was pretty adamant. He's like, we need to demo it down all the way to remove the plywood that you see when you're in the crawl space. We got to get down to there, remove the plywood, do the new plywood, and build it back up. And so this morning they're like, okay, well, we got to start demoing all this concrete. How is there 8 inches of concrete on top of a floating cripple wall wood supported crawl space? Who the frick ever did that, designed it, got away? That's crazy. Did my deck or crawl space collapse? No. Amazingly, that's been standing for 20 plus years. There is no signs of it bowing down. The joists look fine. I don't know how. And with all the water damage, you would think that it would have collapsed, but the joists look totally fine. 20 years, didn't you move that? Yeah, we didn't build it fresh, or that wouldn't have happened, obviously. The house has existed for a lot longer than we've lived in it. So, So then the fear is that there's 8 inches of concrete under the other decks that have to be rebuilt. But anyway, they're chipping away at it today, and I call my dad, and I'm like, Dad, my dad's an architect, and I'm telling him, you're not going to believe what the frick has gone on with this demolition on the deck. And so we get to talking about it, and he's like, why do they have to remove all the concrete? And I'm like, the waterproofer was very adamant that, like, if he's going to warranty the project, that it's got to be down to the plywood, built fresh. And he's like, I really think you should find a way to do it without taking out all that concrete. So then we get on the phone with the general contractor, and my dad's like, man, if you can, my dad knows the general contractor. That's how I know the general contractors, because they work together. And he's like, really, if you can not demo all the concrete, that'll be better, because you're not going to disturb the neighbors. The neighbors might be pissed that you're jackhammering for days and days, and then once that deck is done, you're going to have to do the same thing at the other decks. The other decks are going to be even harder to carry. Like, I can't go into too many specifics as to the layout, but all I can say is removing all of this concrete, not an easy task. And this is probably the easiest location. It gets worse at the other locations that have to be demoed. And so it sounds like he's trying to squeeze money. He's not. No, not at all. He hadn't actually, the waterproofer hadn't seen what was going on in person yet. He just heard what was relayed to him and seen some of the photos. And so anyway, after I talk with my dad, the general contractor goes, okay, I'll talk to the waterproofer. Waterproofer says, I'm going to come out. And he comes out and he's like, I didn't believe what they were telling me about the depth of this concrete until just now seeing it in person. Like, what the frick? So he changed his tune pretty quickly about trying to demo it all. And what we're going to end up doing is we're going to try to figure out the thickness between the surface of the deck and the plywood and the crawl space at the other decks before we start demolishing, so we know what to expect. I mean, they all need to be fixed, but at least we'll have an idea in advance if it's also the same situation. And God, I'm hoping it's not the case. But, okay. So yes, I don't think I said this yesterday. So there's a step, right? I think I might have mentioned there being a step, making it look like it used to be a sliding glass door that led on to what was just previously an old balcony. And this was like clearly a step to just walk back in and out of the house. But part of that step was like gone. You know, it was like partially complete across the area. And then it was like there was no step anymore. And then you could see the edge of the step like after a gap where it was gone. What we think happened, and it's probably the truth of what took place when they were doing this years ago. They probably started demolishing when they were doing the remodel, and they were going to raise up the level of that balcony to be flush with the rest of the hardscape they were building. They probably started demolishing the step first. And then they probably got through that section of the step and then started chipping away at the concrete, that was flush with the rest of the deck. And they probably started saying, why does the concrete keep going down? Why does it keep going down? Why is it still going down? And so I think they started on the step, realized, holy frick, why is the concrete so thick? And they went, you know what? On second thought, we're not gonna rebuild this deck. We're just gonna create a real hack job build on top of it to raise the level. That's my guess. That's my guess. What the frick? Can you frick off, bloatware? Let's see. Anyway, Albaholics, 18 months. And Yokaniki with 1 year. Whole year already. Neat. Yeah, very neat indeed. Pretty cool. Anyway, they said they should be able to create a workaround so that they can they don't have to chip out all the concrete. They can create a waterproofing layer on top of it and then do everything better than it was before. Yeah. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. I don't know. If we don't have to chip out all the concrete, it's not going to add a bunch of time. It should be able to stay fairly on schedule. It would have added a ton of time if we had to chip. I mean, if they start working on it and they're like, yeah, we can't do it without chipping out the concrete, then it is going to add a ton of time and expense to the project. And it is already very expensive. So I'm hoping not. Sophies, thank you for the 16 months. Hope you're feeling better. Every day is a little bit better than the day before as far as appendectomy recovery. Every day is a little bit worse than the day before when it comes to home construction and everything else in the world. That is the duality of the universe. Anything to harvest over here? God, what a chunky boy. What a chunky boy, man. You had weeds growing through your patio? Well, I hope that's just because it was like an elevated patio over dirt. Instead of it was supposed to have, slab on grade. Oh yeah, that was the other thing my dad told me. I was like, that 8 inches of concrete sounds like slab on grade for a foundation. He's like, no, slab on grade for a foundation would more likely be about 4 inches. So they did double the thickness of a slab on grade foundation over a wooden framing crawl space. Did I go back to my older PC? When you mean older PC, you mean newer PC. Newer, older PC. I'm on the PC that I was on up until, Friday or Saturday. So, yes. So we should be a little more stable and not crashing and all that stuff. How old is my PC? October. All right, guys. Well, what we're going to do is we are going to start integrated. Then in the middle of the episode, we will jump over to Ocean Block. And then after Ocean Block, we'll probably cut back over here, and then we'll see if we do anything after. Been a bit of a busy day with the unexpected construction stuff. I'm not sure if I will get a triple episode in, but we shall see. Sounds like they're hiding bodies in the concrete. Well, they achieved their mission because we're not demoing the whole thing. So if there's a body hidden in there, it will stay. Okay. Yeah, collar tags with the pets and stuff. Pet beds. Is that how you make it so pets don't, like, die or something? Right on. Right on. Let's do the thing. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Integrated. We are back on the PC that we've played the majority of the series on. So that's pretty excellent, which means hopefully it'll be a little bit more stable than the last episode was with the crashing and the blue screening and all. Do a little bit of reconfiguration here. So it's like it's a diamond shape, which I kind of have, but then it's got a little tail. I got to do a full-on reconfiguration of this setup here, sadly, in order to make this whole thing work. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me see. And then, I guess I could just cap some of the ones, and then that'll be fine. So it would be like 3. It's 2, and then the diamond would start here. Be like that, and that. And then that should be good. And I think that will do the trick for making this, as long as I cover the... What is it? Is it called a cover? Yeah, it's the covers. Yeah, you just got to cover this, and then... All right, here we go. That's pretty crazy. I wonder if that is affected by enchantments or not. I'm not sure if I should enchant it and if it'll make a difference for it or if it's not worth. You guys, anybody know, Mr. GigaChad, do you know if I give it sharpness, if it will be more damaging with right click? As far as I can recall, it just is 1 damage a tick. Okay. Let's see. You know what I can do? I could go to old Nether XP over here, and let's just give it a test on some of these bad boys. See what happens. Do you have any more good trades for footage? No. Okay, I can't remember if for the dragon I need like a dragon saddle to be able to actually fly, because I'm able to sit on him, but I can't actually fly him, and I don't remember if that's because he's not fully grown, or if that's because I just don't have the right equipment at the moment, and I just need to get the right equipment on. Anybody remember, do I Does he just need to be fully grown to tier 5 for me to be able to fly? Should be stage 3. Okay. So why wasn't he flying then? Why wasn't he flying? That doesn't make any sense now, does it? Well, okay. Anyway, if he should be able to fly, then let's look into this collar thing. So you do the collar tag, which is this. Now, does that mean that from there, do you throw this into the enchant? Oh, warping bite, amphibious. Is there like a pet collar tome by any chance? Tome, pet collar tome. No. Oh yeah, I can do the extraction. Yeah. Okay, right. I can just do a tome of scrapping on them. I don't know why I didn't even think of that. What a dingus face. What a dingus face. About okay, so this him to fly around. I needed to try harder. Oh wait, yeah, I need to. What am I doing? I gotta give my boy his collar. All right. Wait, how does this work? I actually have no idea how I apply this to the guy. Anybody know how I apply the collar to the guy? Right-click the main hitbox, which is... There we go. Okay. All right, man. Here we go. Start flying. Do the... Whoa! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. He is so freaking fast. Holy frick. Okay, now I don't remember. Can I hit shift, or if I hit shift, am I fricked? How do I descend? Hold on. Options, controls, keybinds, dragon breath, dragon strike, dragon down. Is that ice and fire? I don't know if that's ice and fire. Change third person. I know the minimap, it shows like entity names, so that's why it's being weird. Descend? Left control. Oh, that's Herexere. Category ice and fire. What? Why is ice and fire not a category? Oh my god. Dragon breath, dragon down, dragon strike. Dragon down. Oh, okay. Dragon down is descend. I see. Okay. Dragon down. Honestly, it's always been such a tedious freaking pain. The speed at which the mounts go up and down. So this is kind of like, this is so good. This is so freaking crazy. Whew. Because now what's going to happen, you're going to be in the air and you're going to be like, oh, I would like to access my inventory. And then you're going to fall into the abyss and die. And he's going to be like, I told you so. Destroy the fountain. I like the fountain, though. I might need to find another keybind here. Options, controls, keybinds. Frick. I would just make it the same thing as I have in Ocean Block, except that, you know, I have it, that's my spell wheel. So wait, what is key G? Dragon strike is G. So I don't know. Why do you have inventory on tab? I could. I actually could do tab, couldn't I? All right, that's a good call, man. Keybinds. And then I'll just get my wires crossed between mod packs, but I'm not opposed. Let's see. Category top. Nope. Just in wireless, no. Grid, no. What is it? What freaking is it? Storage. Ah, there it is. Okay. Tab? Easy. Easy. We on tab now. I'm going to forget. Oh, man. What's going to happen? I'm going to fly the dragon. I'm going to be flying on the dragon in the end. And even though I have rebound, accessing my inventory, it's going to be muscle memory. I'm going to be flying the dragon. I'm going to be like, shifty. And bruh. I can't. Oh, okay. It's very difficult to tell if I've actually walked over the bed or not. Have I walked over the bed? Is there a way to know if I have activated the pet bed? It's very hard to tell if I have activated the pet bed. Anybody know? Anybody know? Has a small zzz animation. Ah, okay. F3B. Easier to turn on hitboxes. Wait, what hitbox? What? How? Like, I just have to walk on top of it, right? He is on the pet bed right now. Oh, you guys saw it? Okay. Starlet Loves Cats, thank you for the 15 months. Much appreciated. Okay, the people saw the zzz. So, we are goodage. Let's go to the end. I am going to swap, though. Options, controls, keybinds, and dragon. Down, I'll do shift. And then for dragon... Oh, wait, is there dismount, though? Oh, no. I don't actually think I can change it. No, I can't change it, I don't think. I don't think I can change it. I think I'm stuck with that as a keybind. Shift is just baked into Minecraft. Nudge you away a little bit. Okay, here we go. Let's try this again. Far end, and we go. Alrighty then. I remember being here. What a nice place. Let me get to a nice landing area, and then we can continue with Mr. Dragon for the chunk gen. Even in the end, if you ever really want to become a monster, you can set a dragon spawn with a pet bed, and then intentionally get it killed for the scale/blood, and wait for it to respawn the next day. Wow, that's heartless, man. That's a crazy thing for anyone to go and suggest doing. Actually insane. What a monster. Okie dokie. You should name tag the dragons so they live longer. How does that work? Nothing. Obsidiolith Arena. I wish I could get a map to take me to this structure that we need. Either we could find the structure with the black hole, the really fancy one that we've already been to, or yeah, we can find the other one. Oh, here is this another one. I don't know. I mean, that just has an elytra in it, which we already have now, so it's not. I don't think it's no. What does the command staff even do? Is it the flute? Does that? Nope, that doesn't it. But anyway. He's following me now. What's inside of the house? Anything cool? Termites. Random tier 1. Filter not player. And Colestus we already have. Okie dokie. Okay, if I open up my thing, you're saying you will tell me what to do to bind fortify? Slot 12. I tried that. Didn't work. I tried slot 12 because I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And yeah, slot 12 doesn't work. So, it is sad. Alright, well, come on. Let's go. Keep it moving. Then check the map periodically. You have no issues keybinding your echoes. Sad for me, huh? Every now and again, there are abilities that just... Oh! Wow! Oh, God! Okay. I did the thing where I hit shift in order to... Did he just obliterate a mimic cube? I hit shift in order to descend, and you don't hit shift in order to descend, but I reacted quickly enough, and we're still... Freaking guy, look at what he's doing! He yeeted himself! Oh my god! These guys are unbelievable. Oh my god. Try slot 11. Let's see. Options, controls, keybinds, cast. Slot 11. Oh. Okay, yeah, it was slot 11 for the thing. Cool. Oh, I got Mimic Cream. How nice. Okay, there are no more guys? No more guys. Man, why you got a TP like that? And then maybe after that, we're able to do it again. But anyway, unlock gravity. Yeah, that's why we're flying so fast, is because gravity wasn't discovered until now. I've just slowed myself down, unfortunately. I didn't count the kill for that. Oh, right. You're so right, because I forgot. Both the... Yeah. Okay, because it counted the mechanical wither, but didn't count the ender. Bro, I swear if this arena ever throws down mimic cubes, we're so done for. With both rapiers... Oh, Fortify is probably 13. Ay. Options, controls, keybinds, cast. This will be there, that. There we go. Okay. Yeah. That's correct. Bam. Mate, I've had about enough of you. You little frick. We quite finished? Are we good? Victory. Let's freaking go. All this other stuff I kind of just have to throw off the edge. Yeah, I know. I need...
And then if you have enjoyed the video, hit that like button, turn on notifications, and subscribe if you haven't already. Put those in the correct order if you feel like it. And leave a comment letting us know what you liked. So, anything for you before we do?
No, I think we're all goodage. We'll see you in the next pack.
All right. Bye, guys.
Farewell. All right. Well, maybe I did a little bit too much offline in between episodes, but
little quickie.
Yep.
Well, that's okay because I just spotted my
You what?
It was one of those like, should I? But anyway, while you were like, yay and stuff, then I looked over, like, kind of past my camera, and my dog is kicking her feet back in the "I just pooped" manner, and I'm like, there's a present somewhere in this room for me.
What is the kicking? Like kicking on the ground.
Yeah. You know, and I spy with my little eye a present for me. So perfect. What a delight. It's great that she's feeling better.
Oh no.
But at any rate, all right. Well, we'll put something together, figure out what's next, and catch you guys on the next run, I suppose.
Okie dokie. Sounds goodage to me. I will catch you later.
Bye-bye.
Farewell. All right. Well, a little bit of a shorter ocean block. I didn't know like how much exactly. I thought it was just going to be boring if I'm purely locked in on the crafting grid for most of the episode. So I tried to do a little bit of work in between just so we'd be kind of set up to do final steps. might have just might have gone a little and done a little more, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You think the overworld is airdrops in it? I would say probably not. Ending a series without a boom feels wrong. Oh, well, we hadn't crafted a nuke and we ended up in a different dimension. So kind of interrupted the flow of like just completing the objective at your base and then being like, all right, time to blow it up. I thought that was a pretty good pack though. I kind of like it when packs are more condensed and don't go on for like 100 episodes because it keeps it a little more fresh and people interested instead of like at episode 100 you have 2 people who are left watching and they're like, it's just been going for a little bit too long. Maybe back in 2013 I would have watched this, but 2025, 100 episodes deep in your series, it's not going to work with the meta. Alrighty. The turtle trophy was on Podzol. Yeah, we didn't need the turtle trophy. We needed the pump trophy. We got McClaz with 54 months. Pretty swick. Mahalovin, 200 bits. Have you seen they made LOL League of Legends in Minecraft? Check out. Are you on this? Are you on the team? Did this? Is this a cheeky self promo? Check out Nuvguard's animated trailer. You'll be a fan of their animation. Okie dokie. So, let us do a little bit of... I guess we'll go back to integrated, yeah? Unless it's integrated, I'm in it for the long haul. I can interpret that in 2 ways. Either you're saying, I prefer short stuff unless it's integrated because I'm into integrated for the long haul, or you're like, I would honestly prefer long stuff unless it's integrated. Unless it's integrated Minecraft, I'm in it for the long haul. But if it's integrated Minecraft, not in it for the long haul. MC Eternal. Yeah, a lot of people brought up MC Eternal 2. We could look into that. Might not be a bad idea. MC Eternal 2. Tons of thrilling adventures, magic, science, quests, combat, bosses, automation, exploration, and rats. We love rats, don't we? But does it have apotheosis? Good question. Good question. I don't know how we find out if it has apotheosis. Oh, man. I need to bother the devs and make sure that they add it. Crumb, Kara, and Rifkin are trying to arrange playing Peak, and it seems like Kara and Crumb cannot line up their schedules. Search mod packs by apotheosis. Maybe. Let me see. You found a structure. I won't need to make source gems ever again. I don't know that I need to make source gems again anyway. We got quite a few blocks of source from even this episode, so I think we're kind of good on that. Have you heard ATM 10 that has apotheosis in it? I have. I have heard of ATM 10. Man, I don't know. Like, I know there's some like a little controversy around all the mods, and so I don't know. I don't know if we want to. I don't know if all the mods happens at some point or if it doesn't happen at some point. So it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to have a Pocky. Kara is like, do you want Pocky? And I was like, I want Pocky. Hmm. Mmm. Can't believe Kara doesn't want that. Yum. Okay. I need to go get some more Wawa. And then I shall be ready to go. Man, you know, I wonder if I should just do a little like vanilla craftage. Now that we finished up some ocean block, do a little vanilla crafterinos. I was thinking about doing the YouTube scrimmage. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Maybe. Everything rando, you mean? Yeah. That too. Alrighty then, everybody. Shall we continue this? Let me see where we were when I ended the episode. That is, which one is this? That's ocean blockage, right? Hello? That's ocean blockage. Okay. Just making sure to get my file names. And then, all right, the rape. Yeah, I know. I need to do the thing where you can just frick. Dang it! What the frick? One of our rapiers actually has the ability, but oh frick! All right, we'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. Oh frick! We'll be right back. That's where we left off. Excellente. Okie dokie then, artichokey. Those there. Put those there. Alright, should we do another round, perhaps? A little miasma. We could even do a little bit of vigor siphon. And then we could even do a little bit of, I do a little bit of this, and I just, like, start wiping people out, skis. Oh my goodness gracious. And then I just do, like, a little heal. There must be another man who's keeping the raid alive, and I have no idea where the heck he is. I need the bell. Where? Oh god, he probably fell into a hole in the ground, and now he's nowhere to be found. Dang it, I need to go into map settings. The radar. Display radar on. Wait, how do you do it in the full size? Oh no, you probably have to do it in the map settings here, right? Settings. Where the frick is it again? Oh, head on the bottom right. No? There it is. Okay. Who is? Who do? Where do? Where the man at? Okay, I'm just never ever going to complete a raid because they apparently have 5,000 million rounds, and eventually some dude is going to frick up and not appear on the map. Horn of Sight, huh? Horn of Sight. How do you make that thing? It is... Hey, would you like a little bit of armor? I got you. It was a freebie. Let's go. And then last one. What did it... The best chest I ever did see in my entire life. Incredible stuff. Can you do double check? That's a good idea. I wonder if it would double the output. Ice46, thank you for the sub. Bobertai with 19 months, bro, needs some milk. I always forget. And, Bobertai is trying to combo womboage. If Mr. Norton sends me a file about the new game he's working on, will I open it? Yeah, definitely. 100% I would. All right, let's go back to the end. If we find one of the structures, we can find them all. So that should be our mission. We can do this. I'm a believer. I am a believer. Okie dokie. Here we go. So, sound of the nether area, sadly. Whatever. Anywho, there's deep slate iron in the nether, like underground. That's so weird to me. That's so bizarre. But okay. Alright. Establish scrying. A little bit of that. What was the thing that extended the scrying again? How do we augment it so it's longer if we need it? Alrighty. Manipu. Manippy poo poo. Easy peasy poopers. Obby orbs in the nether filled with magnetite deep slate iron. Oh, okay. Got it. Magnetite orbies. Or obsidian orbies. Alrighty. Well, there we go. We got the stuff. We got the goods. We're looking for obby orbies. As one would expect. Obviously. Obby orbies. And now we go forever. I could have gone for like a triangulation, but I was a little lazy for that one. Honestly. That's not it. We'll find it though. I gotta make sure I have elytra wings on even while I'm flying though. Next time I get a big island, I'll throw it again. Maybe like this, maybe like this. Alright, still going. No breaky, no breaky. I just, mate, what are... Hey! Hey! Holy frick, man! Oh my god! Come here! Bruh. Oh, hey. And then the problem is I can't click on him with... I have to be an empty hand in order to do it. Alright. I don't even know how to make him stay, dude. Maybe I just need to make a magnet for my backpack. And that way I could, like, throw this while I am on the dragon, and then the magnet will pick it back up. Just use the command staff. Yeah, the command staff wasn't doing anything. That's why I was confused. Okay. Command staff. Wait. Dragon is staying. Good. I can use it while on top. So if I get off. Why do you fly away? Why do you do that? As soon as I get off, you're not staying anymore. Please. I swear, dude. Oh my god. Wandering? No. Staying. Ah! I guess you have to make sure that you are landed first, right? Still going. Missing a lot of dragon's head in the ships that I'm passing by. There aren't any dragon's heads on the front, though. We checked, and there wasn't a thing. Oh! Wait a minute, Oh! Hey! What a convenient pit stop along the way. This isn't where we're trying to get to, but it does have 2 Ender Guardians, so, far be it for me to decline that opportunity. Alright, so we're gonna go down, and then... Okay. Is there a better area? Yeah, this actually might be an even better chill area to do the fight at. And then if the portal would actually, when I fire it off in there, not spawn on the floor below where I'm standing, what are you doing? Malali, thank you for the sub. Much appreciated. Okay, let's just stand here really quick. Anything ever goes wrong for Jardon or he needs sympathy, remember appendix, blame appendix. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm going to strength pot this time. It's going to be awesome, bro. It's going to be awesome possum. Portals off, cooldown. Excelente. And here we go again. Here we go again. Okay, where is the man? Wait, oh, this is not the main. This is not the main building. I went into the wrong building. I want to go into this building. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to CaptainSparklez 2. Stay tuned for more playlists for this series in the description if you missed any episodes, you want to catch up, any of that good stuff. And that is pretty much it. Also, Apex Hosting, code CaptainSparklez. You can play this mod pack with your friends on a server at a discount. Link below. I'll see you later. All right. Let's see. Tip 11,077 months. How was your day? I had an idea. The stream subreddit reactions. You should have a subreddit suggestions thing on Discord for the new subreddits to check out on the stream. Maybe even a poll for which ones people want to see. Also wanted to point out that there is actually an accidental top tier subreddit that's 291k people join. Maybe a good one to check out. Yeah, can't remember. Did we accidentally? I got vague memories after I mentioned it, and then people were like, no, you already talked about this years ago, and then I can't remember. Like, did that get created by somebody after I'd mentioned it in a Reddit video, and now suddenly years later, it has 291,000 people joined? I can't remember the full lore there, but someone brought that up, and I was like, oh yeah, I did say something like that. I just can't remember if when I brought it up years ago, it did already exist then, or if that actually spawned it. Anyway, Firestar Clash, thank you for the 63 months. But that said, there's a lot of... I think I've been well-versed enough in the subs that it's easy enough to choose them. So I think we're good there. All right, guys. Let's see. It was created on October 13th, 2009. Okay, it's been around a little longer than I've even been making videos. Huh. Okay, I'm not responsible there. Definitely not. Okay. Anyway, well, I think we'll raid Zine. As much as I was like, maybe we'll do a triple. I don't actually have something lined up right now. I need to go and find like some maps or something to get queued up in the pipeline. The saddest casualty of the having to reset my hard drive and Windows install is the save for Stanley does not exist, it seems, anymore. It did not auto sync to Steam Cloud, and so yeah, I am sorry, everybody. That seems to be lost in the process. I mean, can do it from scratch. It is a thing that you can do. I don't know if we'll do it. I'll consider it. I will contemplate. I don't know if the people want it, but anyway. What about Pokemon Heart Gold? All right, well, Raid Zine, I gotta find some more stuff to. Hopefully, I will have a day without just freaking things getting in the way eventually. That'd be lovely, man. Papa Pizza. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I will catch you all later. Okie dokie. Have a good one.